Hey all, you guys have been waiting a while for this and it's finally happening. We're back, it's back. Today we are doing a new episode of Car Topics Explained. And since it is the 3rd of January of 2020, I can't think of a better topic to start with than the R33 GTR. By the way, sorry about my mic audio sounding weird and different. I'm still out of town on holiday, but I didn't want to postpone making a new Car Topics video. So, the R33 GTR was launched in January of 1995 with both standard and V-Spec models. This means the R33 has finally turned 25 years old as of today. This means as of January 2020, the R33 GTR has finally turned 25 years old. Which means those of us who weren't lucky enough to pick up a Motor X R33 GTR can finally import a new one without getting it taken away and destroyed. So for those of you that don't know because you haven't done the research or simply don't live in the US, I'll give you a quick refresher as to why the R33 turning 25 is a big deal. In the US, when it has been 25 years since a car's manufacturing date, it becomes exempt from the shackling regulations of the NHTSA, the EPA, the DOT, and the FHTSA. This makes it so much more easy to import cars without having to worry about crash testing them and making sure they're federally legal. So how much is the R33 GTR gonna cost us Americans? The prices will definitely be going up thanks to everyone in the US willing to pay whatever it takes to buy one. Well, at Montu Motors, they have a few in their future inventory priced as high as $65,000 or as low as $45,000. After taking a look at the Japanese car auctions, there were only a couple cars with a level 4 quality rating. One had a starting price of $20,000 US and another started at $27,000. But the average final price can be around $30,000 US for these cars. So all in all, that's not terrible, but to anyone who is serious about buying an R33 GTR, I'd really pay attention to the market, and if you see a good deal, do not hesitate and pick one up as soon as possible, because who knows which direction the prices will go in, even after just a month. A few words of warning though, for those looking to buy an R33 GTR or any JDM vehicle. Make sure you know as much as you can about the car and its history before buying it. You don't want to be paying for an R-graded car like it's in perfect condition. If you can, see if you can get a copy of the Japanese auction sheet, because with that you can often get a good idea of whether there is any serious damage anywhere on the car or if it has ever been repaired after sustaining a bad amount of damage. Make sure the seller of the car is trustworthy and that the car was imported correctly. Even though the R33 is 25 years old, there are still people out there that might try and rip you off. So make sure the specific car you want to buy is 25. Make sure the seller or any previous owners never tried to have it registered for road use before it turned 25. And just in general, steer clear of the state-titled nonsense. Don't do it, it's a trap, it's not federally legal, and it's just stupid. Don't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. If you play stupid games, you'll win stupid prizes. But hey, I don't want to be a downer. This is really cool news. In terms of RB-powered GTRs, unless if you had a Motor X car, all we had to play with was the R32. And it's been this way since 2014, because that's when the first R32 GTRs started to turn 25. But now that the R33 is here, we can start doing some Leon roleplay. Yeah, that sounded a lot weirder out loud than it looked on the script. This also means that we are now only 4 years away from 2024, the year that has been imprinted into all the minds of American Skyline fans for more than a decade. This is because in 2024, the R34 GTR will finally turn 25 and will be allowed to return to US land. And it's anyone's guess how much the prices of the R34 GTR will skyrocket from now until then. I can assure you they won't get any cheaper. But perhaps cars like the R33 and R32 will go down a little bit in price, which will be good for anyone that prefers the older generations. I personally look forward to the day people can import all of these cars with little risk of picking up something illegal. It's a shame that there is still so much misinformation out there and that people still get ripped off and get sold illegal vehicles. So everyone in the market for JDM cars, be careful. Do lots of research and don't rush into anything. But ultimately, good luck and have fun. I'll be keeping an eye out for anything cool. If you guys want, I could do another episode on the R33 GTR, maybe on something like the LM limited versions. That would be cool. I've already covered the Nismo 400R, which if you're an R33 fan or just a GTR fan in general, you should definitely watch. But yeah, the 4th generation of the Skyline GTR has returned. I look forward to seeing what the US auto scene will do with it. Are you guys excited about the R33 GTR coming to the US? How many of you would pick up an R33 over an R32? How many of you are die-hard R32 fans of the original Godzilla? Or are most of you just excited that we're another year closer to the holy 2024 that we all can't wait for? Well, I think that's enough for today. I won't bother trying to make things up to talk about. I just wanted to make this video while the topic is still relevant. As I said, I will keep up with the scene to see how things develop in terms of the general price and market. I'm excited to start doing Car Topics Explained again, and I hope you guys are excited too. This series is a lot of fun to do, and I've got a lot of topics ready to go. But of course, I'm always taking topic requests. If you like this video and want to see others like it, then check out the rest of my series, Car Topics Explained, where I cover movie cars, race cars, rare cars, and all sorts of other car-related things. If you're just looking for Skyline content, you'll also find plenty about how to import them into the US, some videos about the more special versions, and most notably, how to make a Skyline sound like Brian's from Too Fast, Too Furious. Let's see if we can get another video to 1 million views this year. Beyond Car Topics Explained, I also do car reviews. I have a series documenting my adventures buying and modifying my own cars. My current project is my 2015 WRX, which is meant to be a blend of modern and old school. It sounds like Brian's Eclipse. I do vlogs, sometimes I go to car events to see what's out there, and of course, I do gaming. Sometimes about cars, sometimes not. I've got a little bit for everybody, so have a peruse through my channel, and if you like what you see, then prove you're a cool person and hit the subscribe button, because you'll like what I've got planned. If you want to go the extra mile and support the channel further, you can head over to my Patreon. There you can gain access to my Discord where we have chats about the BMW M3 GTR, potential topics for future videos, and general car stuff. I'd love to chat with you all, and the minimum entry fee is just $1. You can pick higher tiers to get different types of shoutouts, like for instance you can get your name credited in the description, your name could be put at the end of the video, or I might say your name out loud so that everyone knows you're awesome. But hey, it's good to be back doing Car Topics Explained, and I'm excited to see what 2020 holds for me and the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy, and keep it crazy. Bye-bye.